Peace. So I decided to make a dessert for my children called Lavang Lata, or coconut stuffed parcels with clove, and it came out really good. I like using cookbooks because I get to explore other cultures and try ingredients that I didn't necessarily grow up on. So this recipe did call for shredded coconut. Of course, you can just go to the store and buy a bag of shredded coconut, but I tend to do the most sometimes, and I just wanted to work with the coconut. So I bought a coconut. Thankfully, this recipe did not call for coconut water because I wasted quite a bit of it, but my little helper, Aram, he really enjoyed the coconut water. So in order to shred our coconut, we have to remove the meat. And this was a little challenging for me, even though I watched 2 videos on how to do it. I almost stabbed myself a few times, but we did it, y'all. So I got the coconut out and I shredded it. You only need, I think, like a half a cup, but I just shredded all of it just so I'll have it for later. And then I started on my pastry dough. My wrists are really swollen because I got attacked by ants at the community garden, but I survived, y'all, so let's keep it moving. Pastry dough is really easy to make. It's basically flour, whatever flour meets your dietary needs, water and butter. And I kneaded the dough for about a minute, and then I covered it and let it sit for 30 minutes. This prevents it from shrinking later on. So while our dough is resting, we're gonna go ahead and finish our filling, which is our delicious shredded coconut, raisins, and cashews that I soaked in water to rehydrate, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg and 1 teaspoon of cardamom, as well as 5 tablespoons of hot milk, which I think is to help soften the coconut a bit and just kind of help everything combine. And this smelled so good, y'all. And if you notice, we haven't used any sugar just yet. So that's one thing I did like about this recipe. It didn't call for a whole lot of sugar. Now, it is a dessert, so our sweetness comes in when we make the syrup for our parcels. I bruised about 5 cardamom pods. I added that to only 1 cup of sugar and then like a cup and some change of water. And I put that on the stove and let it simmer. Now, I didn't turn it into a syrup just yet. I just kind of left it as like a loose liquid. And meanwhile, I'm going to start on our parcels. I'm not really that good at folding. Like, I suck at folding burritos. I don't know how you mess up folding a burrito, but I do. So the book didn't have any pictures, so I just played around with it a bit. My first few didn't come out exactly how I wanted, but eventually I got it. And I love these little cloves that you stick inside because when you fry them, like the flavor of the cloves gets infused in the pastry dough. And right when I took it out of the grease, I put it in the syrup and let the parcels absorb all that delicious cardamom flavored sweet syrup. And you can pretty much serve it like this with some coffee or tea. I went ahead and reduced the syrup by half so that it got thicker and added that second coat of syrup so it looks like so. And my children really enjoyed it. And I'll probably make this again, maybe using another ingredient like plantain or something different. But I wanted to share this with you guys to encourage you to try something new. Thanks for watching.